Rugelach and Hebrew. Other spellings: rugalach, ruglach, rugalach, rugalach, rogelach, rugala, rugulah, rugala, rugala is a Jewish pastry of Ashkenazic origin. It is very popular in Israel, commonly found in most cafes and bakeries. It is also a popular treat among American Jews. Traditional rugalach are made in the form of a crescent by rolling a triangle of dough around a filling. Some sources state that the rugalach and the French croissant share a common Viennese ancestor. Crescent-shaped pastries commemorating the lifting of the Turkish siege, possibly a reference to the Battle of Vienna in 1683. This appears to be an urban legend, however, as both the rugalach and its supposed ancestor, the kefir, predate the early modern era, while the croissant in its modern form did not originate earlier than the 19th century. This leads many to believe that the croissant is simply a descendant of one of these two. An alternative form is constructed much like a strudel or nut roll, but unlike those, the rolled dough and filling are cut into slices before baking. Etymology: the name is Yiddish, the Jewish language of Eastern Europe. The ach ending indicates plural, while the l can be a diminutive, as, for example, shtetlik is the plural of shtetl, the diminutive of shto. In this case, the root means something like twist, so the translation would be little twists, a reference to the shape of this cookie. In this context, note that rog means corner in Yiddish. In Polish, which influenced Yiddish, rog can mean corner, but can also means horn, both the kind on an animal and the musical kind. Croissant-shaped pastries, which look like horns, are called in Polish rogal, place rogel swat marcinski. That word is almost identical in pronunciation and meaning to the Yiddish rugalach. Alternatively, some assert that the root is rugel, meaning royal, possibly a reference to the taste. This explanation is in conflict with Yiddish usage, where the word keneglik is the dominant word meaning royal. Finally, in modern Hebrews, they are known as rogelach, a post-biblical Hebrew word meaning trailing vines, though the name rugalach is still commonly used by Hebrew speakers. The Yiddish word rugelach probably came first. The modern Hebrew is probably a neologism, chosen for its similarity to the Yiddish and its descriptive meaning. Ingredients: rugalach can be made with sour cream or cream cheese doughs, but there are also pari variants with no dairy ingredients, so that it can be eaten with or after a meat meal and still be kosher. Cream cheese doughs are the most recent, probably American innovations, while yeast leaven and sour cream doughs are much older. The different fillings can include raisins, walnuts, cinnamon, chocolate, marzipan, poppy seed, or fruit preserves which are rolled up inside. Cultural: rugalach is a traditional Jewish food that is eaten any time of year, including, but not limited to, Shabbat. Despite the fact that it is not fried in oil, it is traditional on Hanukkah.